of genuine food and Mazda parts, which comes straight from the manufacturer. They have everything in stock for both latest and ordinary Mazda and Ford. They also stock service parts such as diesel filters, air con filters, diesel pumps, steering pumps, turbochargers, engine overhaul gaskets, suspension parts, and body parts. If they don't have parts you're looking for, they can order within 5 to 10 working days. To top it up, Shuma Auto Parts also supply Maxxis tires and CST tires.
Really? But where are they found?
They are found on Chandram Sonda Road, Cruiser Auto Workshop in Lusaka. Call on 0979 192057 and 0960747235. Email shumaautoparts@gmail.com. Shuma Auto Parts for all your genuine vehicle parts.
The Happy World of 5FM Radio, your adult contemporary radio station in Zambia, connecting you to the newsmakers and events that make news in the global village.
Good evening. Thank you so much for joining us. This is the 5FM main news, the headlines. Zambia's economy poised to bounce back early next year. Felix Mutati denies contemplating leaving UPND alliance. Iran President Ibrahim Raisi killed in helicopter crash. This news bulletin is also streaming live on the 5FM Facebook page and YouTube channel. With the details, I'm Herbert Mutavi. Chief Government spokesperson Cornelius Muetwa has expressed confidence that the country's economy is poised to strongly bounce back as early as 2025. Speaking during a media briefing today, Mr. Muetwa says the government is putting in place interventional measures to address the country's economy even in the midst of the drought. He says government has in the past weeks been distributing relief food in the districts which are falling under the disaster zone. Mr. Muetwa has since urged the citizens not to follow what he has termed as former President Edgar Lungu's self-made path of destruction. Mr. Muetwa, who is also Information and Media Minister, says a core of anarchy and lawlessness has no place in the country, regardless of who is calling for it.
We would like to urge our citizens not to follow Mr. Lungu's self-made path of destruction, which he's chattering and calling innocent citizens to join him. A call for anarchy, a call for lawlessness in this country has no place. Let me be clear. Lawlessness and anarchy in this country of any sort, regardless of who is calling for it, has no space whatsoever and shall not be tolerated.
President Hakainde Hichilema is expected to join other heads of state and government in the virtual extraordinary summit of the SADC heads of government. In a statement, Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, the extraordinary summit, which will take place today, will be chaired by Angolan President Joao Lourenço. Mr. Lourenço will deliberate on the ongoing El Nino-induced drought that has negatively impacted the lives and livelihoods of many people in the region, the measures to mitigate the impact and addressing the food and energy security situation in the region. The summit will further launch the SADC International Appeal, which highlights the population affected by their prioritized needs and a call for immediate support from regional and international partners to identified needs. The summit is important for Zambia as it follows President Hichilema's declaration of the drought in Zambia as a national disaster on February 29th, 2024, and his subsequent appeal for urgent humanitarian assistance to mitigate the devastating impact of the drought. President Hichilema, who is also SADC chairperson for politics, Defense and Security Cooperation will further join other heads of state and government in devising mechanisms to collectively respond to the drought and its impact on food and energy security in the SADC region, further reinforcing the agenda for greater integration and development. Movement for Democratic Change leader Felix Mutati has dismissed as false and unfounded media reports suggesting that he is contemplating leaving the UPND alliance. Mr. Mutati says the alliance members in a New Dawn administration are working tirelessly to improve the lives of people and build the economy. He says President Hakainde Hichilema continues to provide sound leadership, and alliance members are working with him and supporting him all the way to bring change in the lives of the people. Mr. Mutati has since urged the media houses to report accurately and factually to avoid sensational reporting. The Zambia Compulsory Standards Agency, ZICSA, has seized and withdrawn from the market expired beverages valued at more than 2,700 kwacha in Nakonde district. Agency Public Relations Officer Onishias Mamba says that the organization seized and withdrew from the market more than 20 crates of beverages from Punga Wawa Kankwe and Ishmu Poultry valued at 2,790. Mr. Mamba says the enforcement action was conducted over the weekend during a spot check on different products supplied on the market. He says that the seized products, which allegedly came from Lusaka a month ago, violated the Compulsory Standards Act No. 3 of 2017 and will be disposed of soon. Mr. Mamba further warned of punitive measures against entities who are manufacturing, importing, and supplying beverages on the market without complying with the laws of Zambia. He says this is because such products may pose a risk to public safety and health.
ZICSA will continue conducting enforcement and public education activities across Zambia in a bid to ensure that only safe products are supplied to consumers. The result of ZICSA's enforcement and public education are improved product safety, enhanced consumer protection, increased competitiveness of products, enhanced compliance of products with relevant standards, and improved consumer product safety consciousness. ZICSA, a statutory body under the Ministry of Commerce, Trade and Industry, is mandated by the Compulsory Standards Act No. 3 of 2017 to administer, maintain, and enforce compulsory standards for the purpose of public safety and health.
In other news trending this evening, Education Minister Douglas Yakalima has revealed that government is prioritizing stored infrastructure projects, ensuring that contractors move back on site by end of June. Lumezi District Commissioner Lufeo Ngoma has advised the farmers in the district not to sell all their produce, but leave some for household needs. Up next, business news.
5FM Radio Business News. We mean business. Keep you current in commerce, trade, and industry, local and global. It's our business to keep you informed about business.
Chirabombo, a member of parliament, Paul Kabuswe, has handed over 2 tipper trucks bought using Constituency Development Fund, CDF, at a cost of 2.7 million kwacha to Chirabombo Council. Mr. Kabuswe is also Mines and Minerals Development Minister, says that the tipper trucks are expected to assist the local authority with road maintenance works and garbage collection. He has urged the local authority and residents to make a good use of CDF by venturing into productive activities that will uplift their living standards. Ends the business news.
5FM Radio Business News. We mean business. Keep you current in commerce, trade, and industry, local and global. It's our business to keep you informed about business.
In foreign news, Iran's President Ibrahim Raisi has been killed in a helicopter crash, state media has confirmed. Foreign Minister Hussein Amir Abdollahian was also killed in Sunday's crash, along with 6 others. The helicopter, one of the 3 traveling in a convoy, crashed in heavy fog in the north of the country. Raisi was heading to the city of Tabriz in the northwest of Iran after returning from a dam opening ceremony on the Azerbaijan border. Here's a roundup from the BBC for other world news stories.
Iran has confirmed the death of President Ebrahim Raisi and declared 5 days of mourning. Mr. Raisi was killed on Sunday when his helicopter came down in thick fog and rain in a remote area near the border with Azerbaijan. The prosecutor of the International Criminal Court says he's seeking arrest warrants for the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, his defense minister, and 3 Hamas leaders for alleged war crimes in the Gaza conflict. Karim Khan said there was evidence Israel was using starvation as a method of warfare in Gaza, while Hamas leaders, including Yahya Sinwar, were criminally responsible for the killing of Israeli civilians on October the 7th. Mr. Khan said the decision to seek the warrants was the result of an independent and impartial investigation. South Africa's constitution ruled that the former president Jacob Zuma is not eligible to run for parliament in this month's national election. The court dismissed Mr. Zuma's complaint against an electoral commission decision that a previous conviction for contempt prevented him from becoming a member of parliament.
In sports news, John and Corey Evans have been recalled to the Northern Ireland squad for the upcoming internationals with Spain and Andorra in June. Manchester United defender Johnny Evans, 36, missed games in March against Romania and Scotland, but was described by manager Michael O'Neill then as still very much a part of things. The former Leicester City man will now get the opportunity to add to his 106 international caps next month. Corey Evans will be released by Sunderland at the end of his contract next month. Has not played for Northern Ireland since he suffered an anterior cruciate ligament injury in January 2023, but the 33-year-old returned to training with his club. Here now is the evening weather report brought to you by Class Econ.
Class Econ. Class Econ Roofing Africa.
Class Econ Roofing, plot 17100 off Katanga Road, 150 meters from Mumbwa Road, Chinika Industrial Area, Lusaka. Class Econ Roofing. Class plus economy.
Class Econ. Class Econ Roofing Africa. Class Econ.
The evening will be mainly clear, windy at times, and mild to cool. Ends the evening weather report.
Class Econ. Class Econ Roofing Africa.
Class Econ Roofing, plot 17100 off Katanga Road, 150 meters from Mumbwa Road, Chinika Industrial Area, Lusaka. Class Econ Roofing. Class plus economy.
Class Econ. Class Econ Roofing Africa. Class Econ.
That item brings us to the end of the news, but before we go, a recap of the top stories. Zambia's economy poised to bounce back early next year. Felix Mutati denies contemplating leaving UPND alliance. Iran President Ibrahim Raisi killed in helicopter crash. On behalf of the entire news crew and the technical department, thank you for listening to 5FM. Stay safe and stay tuned to 5FM Radio. I'm Herbert Mutabi.